Nothing like a warm summer afternoon at Petco Park in San Diego. Here we wrap up the homestand with the finale of this two-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. Stay tuned for Padres baseball next on the show. Dinelson Lamet gets the start for San Diego in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Into the box, Kelby Tomlinson. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for San Francisco, shortstop, Kelby Tomlinson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Grounded softly to the right. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He's hit in 8 straight games right now. Talk about fun to watch, putting together a single here, a double there, doing all the things you need to do to keep this streak alive.
Next to bat for the Giants, Austin Jackson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes a called strike one. Lamet is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
The 1-2. Now a swing by Jackson as he sends this one on the ground out to shortstop. On to first, and Jackson's retired. 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So in now for San Francisco, Buster Posey. So we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line, but foul.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Giants are down 1-2-3. Giants 0, Padres coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ty Blach will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. Has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Digging in, Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Tomlinson has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, a look at the Padres starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. In his career against this starting pitcher, he's got a batting average of over 350. That's not ridiculous, but it does mean he's had some really good at-bats against him in the past. So we'll see if he continues to see the ball well against this pitcher in this one.
Here's Brandon Phillips. His head-to-head matchup numbers with Ty Block. He's 1 for 4. First offering on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Tomlinson fields it cleanly. Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this should be an interesting watch today because this team's playing well, all facets of the game. But they're facing an ace on the other side today, and they're going to have to jump on him early if they're going to have any chance.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tomlinson waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We are still scoreless. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Andrew McCutchen. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
The count's 1-1.
The 1-1 is a slider that backs up for a ball. To 2-2 now. Two-two is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Oh, that changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
McCutchen gets his lead at first, nobody out. Ready with the 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And, guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
Here's Joe Panik. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Missed with a slider. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he's safe.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Digging in, Hunter Pence. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Pence, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 1-1 home is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
The 3-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Renfroe is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Giants 1 and the Padres nothing. Here's Will Myers, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Myers.
First offering on its way. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Line hard into left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Myers will turn for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
So stepping in, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. Myers stands at second with no outs. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. A bouncer up the middle. Panic's got it, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year, he's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Chase Headley, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field, but it bends just foul into the second deck. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Batting 7, catcher, A.J. Ellis.
Now in the box, A.J. Ellis, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded to short. Tomlinson gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Padres leave one. They trail this one 1-0. Back now with baseball on the show from sunny San Diego. Some of the most beautiful coastlines in the country around here. And now the Giants pitcher, Ty Blach, 9-1-2 due up. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the left field line. Myers on the move. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Shelby Tomlinson.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Here's Buster Posey now. Ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Galvis towards second. He's got it. A toss to Phillips for the force out, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for San Francisco, but they lead it 1-0. Next to the plate for the Padres, Freddie Galvis. His head-to-head matchup numbers with Ty Blach have been pretty good, 5 for 12. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this will be handled by Pence for the first out. And with the dog days just ahead, here's a look at our upcoming schedule into the first week of August. Digging in now for San Diego, Dinelson Lamet, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McCutchen is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Center fielder number 7, Manuel Margot.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And it's gone into the 4th floor of the Western Metal Building. Manuel Margot leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 17 for him on the season. And with it, the Padres have drawn even at 1 run apiece.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Stepping in now, Brandon Phillips. He swings and grounds it to short. Tomlinson has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Padres strike back to tie things on the solo home run. We're through 3 at Petco Park, all even at 1 apiece. Ready for another chance? Andrew McCutchen. He drew a walk his first time up.
Right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. McCutchen leads off second with nobody out. Lifted the other way out to left center. Myers is under it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Joe Panic.
Stepping into the box, Joe Panic. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Panic behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Rolled slowly to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1. Digging in to try it again, Eric Hosmer set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Eric Hosmer.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Jackson. Around first, digging for 2. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Here's Will Myers. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And a breaking ball stays outside.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
The 3-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Drilled on the ground is short. Tomlinson fields it cleanly. And there's one down now. All right, so time for the Giants' Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are playing very well in the upper minors. Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Now the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jackson is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hosmer at second with 2 down. Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball popped up, but room and foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1 left for San Diego. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Hunter Pence digs in to get things started. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Hit hard towards center. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ty Blach. A textbook sack bunt situation here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Galvis on to first, a double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. takes this the other way to right. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
I know this pitcher's trying to keep his pitch count down, but that's ridiculous right there. Pitch right down the middle. He's lucky he's getting this ball back.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Jackson hits a little over the 270 mark. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Liner towards second, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here's Buster Posey now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. Tomlinson over at second. Jackson at first. 2 out in the inning. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. In now is A.J. Ellis.
Leading off for the Padres, catcher, A.J. Ellis.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Tomlinson gloves it. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, ready, Galvin.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Galvis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. This one's down to third. Longoria's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher, number 64, announced by Bob Pat.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Dinelson Lamet. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Two out, nobody on. Line toward the alley in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
As a look, now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Skied into very shallow right. McCutchen is there. And that ends the inning. Padres leave 1. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. The 1-1 now to McCutchen. Soft liner to the right side, and McCutchen has himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Here comes the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Here it is on 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. The next 3-2. And Belt will lay off ball 4 as he's able to reach on the base on balls.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Striding in once again, Joe Panik. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup right down the middle.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. McCutchen at second. Belt on at first with nobody out. And he bunched him up a bit as this is lined softly over first. And this ball's going to fall out there. A base hit. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Into the box now, Evan Longoria, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Longoria carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Ready for another chance? Ty Block. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Myers is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Kelby Tomlinson. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Renfroe is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. San Francisco leads this one 3-1. Ready for another shot now, Brandon Phillips. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And this will be handled by Pence for the first out.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
So one gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer. Number 25 for him on the year. And the Friars are back within a run at 3-2 now.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy, and this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun to watch.
Standing in now, Will Myers.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Pence has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Digging in to try it again, Hunter Renfroe, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. To short, hit hard. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The Padres are able to get one back in the inning thanks to the solo home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Giants 3 and the Friars 2. Back here at Petco Park, Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Digging in once again, Buster Posey. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Craig Stammen will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 34, Craig Stammen.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike. Stammen, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a 12th round selection back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A ball and a strike. Hit back up the middle. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark, that's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Here's Andrew McCutcheon now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the 0-1. Slider up that he gets a call on. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Jose Torres.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman, Posey, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Full count, 3-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The payoff pitch one more time. Full count still. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. A bouncer up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Joe Panik.
Here's Joe Panik, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way. Now both runners are breaking. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead. But he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Here it comes on 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks his zone again.
And this is taken for a called third strike. So they go right at him with the base open, and it pays off. And now there are 2 gone in the inning. So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a called strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you could work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Reyes Maranta will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Brandon Crawford is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 35,
Ready once again, Chase Headley. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. And there's ball 1. Two balls and a strike to Chase Headley. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen, as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. The 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 2-2 pulled toward right center field. Panic is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
now batting, catcher, A.J. Ellis.
In now is A.J. Ellis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Belt is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Galvis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high. Popped straight up. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow. Another look at a gem at third base as this ball is speared midair. More baseball from downtown San Diego right after this. Next to bat for the Giants, Hunter Pence. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
Hunter Pence.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Padres, number 50, Hector Neris.
He's set, and the pitch. Low for ball 1. there at the letters. 1-2 now. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. The 2-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. 8th inning now at Petco Park in downtown San Diego. The Giants have given the Padres trouble of late, and they're doing it to them again here in this one. As you get a look at our line score to this point. In now, Brandon Crawford. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's gone 3 for 4. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Neris, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Brandon Crawford goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And a neck-high fastball that time. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back at Petco Park in just a moment.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Giants, number 60, Hunter Strickland.
Alex Dickerson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Alex Dickerson.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. High and deep to right center. Back goes Jackson to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Manuel Margot. He's working on bringing home the tying run standing at second base. And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinch runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. After it is McCutchen, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Tomlinson has it, and that's out number one.
Now batting, second baseman, Brandon.
Here's Brandon Phillips. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball one. Cordova stands at third with one gone in the inning. Two balls and no strikes.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Now the 2-0. On the ground to the right side. And a base hit as that'll bring the tying run in from third. And they've come back to knock things up at even here in the eighth.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The next 0-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Here's Will Myers. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
He tried to climb the ladder right there, and I don't blame him. Now he's got those sights elevated. Don't be surprised with something off speed in the dirt.
And it's fouled away.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Padres able to pick up one on a couple of hits. Ninth inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Brad Hand will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Striding in, Austin Jackson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Comes set with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1. Popped him up. Hosmer on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So in now for San Francisco, Buster Posey. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him on the way. Up around the face. One out, nobody on. 2-0 now. Hey, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2. Line hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball.
A great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Right fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Andrew McCutcheon. His career line against Brad Hand. He's gone 3 for 6. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
Drilled to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
In now, Brandon Belt, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Lifted the other way to left center. Coming in is Myers, and that's the 3rd out. Giants leave 1. Score remains tied at 3-3. Next to the plate for the Padres, Hunter Renfroe, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Hunter Renfroe.
From the stretch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Now the 2-0. High in the air out to center field. Jackson is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
A.J. Ellis.
Stepping in, A.J. Ellis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Austin Hedges will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 15 long balls and 31 RBIs. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2. And the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Jackson is under it. And no problem with that one, as we are headed for extra innings. Padres down in order. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Austin Hedges will stay in the ball game, as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 18, Austin Hedges.
Striding into the box, Joe Panik. His career line against Brad Hand, just a 1-for-12 career line.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Chopper, foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
The pitcher, number 60, Hunter Strickland.
Gregor Blanco will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, no home runs as of yet, and 19 driven in. The 0-1 pitch.
Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Hunter Pence.
At the plate, Hunter Pence. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Padres, number 29, Colin Ray.
Here's the first pitch. This is in the air out to left field. Myers is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, third baseman, Brandon Crawford.
Into the box now, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Ray, an Iowa native. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. High in the air into shallow left center. Margot's on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for San Francisco. Still tied 3-3. Josh Osich comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Hit softly on the ground to third. Crawford charging in on it, and that's the first out.
The batter, catcher, Colin Ray.
So here now's the pitcher, Colin Ray. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Manuel.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Manuel Margot. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
A fastball that just misses inside. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Brandon Phillips would be next if they can keep this inning alive.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Here's Brandon Phillips. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Jackson is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Kelby Tomlinson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1 home is a sinker in the dirt. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Waiting next is Austin Jackson. The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters. Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Jackson. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Hit out towards second. Phillips is up with it, and he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done. Here's Buster Posey now. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Oh, 2 the count to Posey. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. Score remains tied at 3-3. Ready for another chance? Eric Hosmer. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
The 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Nice to see this guy stay within himself and get a base hit to start off the bottom of the 11th right here. Usually guys try and come outside their pay grade. Not the case here. Pass the baton mentality. Let's see if he scratches one across.
Here's Will Myers. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? There's 1. Back to first. It's a double play. And the prospect of more baseball looms on the horizon. There are 2 away now.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe. Softly hit out to short. And this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. Padres go down quietly. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. To third. On to first by Headley, and there's out number 1. Now, programming note to pass along. Those of you tuning in to see our afternoon aerobics show, Get Fit with Eddie Cram. Unfortunately, due to the length of the game, that show will not be seen today. Ladies, we apologize. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Belt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line hard to center field. Myers has to run a ways, but he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Here's Joe Panic. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Now the 2-0 home. 2-1 to count. The 2-1. Swing and a liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Pablo Sandoval will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Pablo Sandoval.
Nope. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. He'll come in here at 263. 1 home run and 7 driven in. The 1-0. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
2-1 now. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit hard on the ground to short, and Sandoval's aboard, a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Castillo will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Into the box, Hunter Pence. And so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. The Giants lead it 4-3. Corey Guerin enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Ready once again, Chase Headley, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. The 1-1. Swinging a soft liner down the line in right. Foul. Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Headley. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box now, Austin Hedges, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0-for-1 so far. The 1-0 pitch is laid off for ball 2. One out, nobody on. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Digging in to try it again, Freddie Galvis. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Galvis behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready with another 0-2. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Michael Geddes will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first.
Michael Geddes.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Jackson giving chase. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Giants swung the bats well with 16 hits. Josh Osich gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Corey Guerin wraps it up for the save, his 27th of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants. 4 runs on 6.